Despite its name, NMSU's College of Agricultural, Consumer, and Environmental Sciences, or ACES, doesn't just focus on crops and livestock. Take the student-run ACES Foods Company, for example. Instructor Whitney Beal teaches food science and technology students how to make their own creamy creations in the laboratory.
We are actually filling an order for a customer, a restaurant in Las Cruces, Lorenzo's. He ordered a caramel macchiato and a chocolate hazelnut gelato. So we're basically learning how to make and package our gelato. We're also making some chocolate chip cookies to sell in the cafe, and we're also packaging some dog treats for another local customer.
Along with teaching, Beal manages the Sam Steele Cafe where the gelato is sold. One of her students, senior Selena Ramirez, says she scooped up more gelato knowledge than she ever imagined.
When we formulate the gelatos, it's a lot of science between the sugar and the water and making sure that you have the right proportions and making sure that everything is cooked and frozen at the right temperatures. It's really interesting, and I never thought I would be interested in it, and now look at me.
After switching her major a few times, Ramirez says she decided to study human nutrition and dietetics because of cancer diagnoses in her family.
The medical field is such a great field to go into, but I also feel like prevention is the key. And with my family, we have a lot of cancer situations in my family, so I wanted to get ahead of it. And when I started studying for nutrition, it was more of as a way to figure out why this happened and how I can prevent it and make sure that people aren't affected the same way I was.
While making gelato is a sweet perk of the class, food science students don't just play with their food, they also get real-life work experience by testing, packaging, and selling what they make, like this green chili sorbet. Beal says everything students produce must adhere to state and federal food safety regulations, down to the nutrition facts. She says not many local food science businesses give undergraduates the kind of real-life work experience that ACES Foods does.
We're trying to teach our students what it's like to have an actual job in that career field. I think a lot of students in college kind of lack that connection of, I'm getting my degree in this and what is the end result? What am I going to do after I graduate? So that's my goal with ACES Food, is to show those students exactly what they'll be doing in real life.
ACES also offers experience in the hospitality sector. Students in the hotel, restaurant, and tourism management program get hands-on experience running their own restaurant. At 100 West Cafe, students spend equal time in the kitchen and dining room, learning service skills like table setting, bussing, and cooking. The cafe is open for an hour a day and serves different themed meals each week. Junior Megan Lansford says working in the restaurant doesn't feel like class. Lansford, who plans to work in the hotel industry, says discovering the HRTM program was like finding home and enjoys helping people in customer service.
I like turning people's days around, and that's really what we're learning is customer service, how to help people, the ins and outs of the industry. It's great. It's very hands-on, and that's what drew me to the program more than anything, is how hands-on everything is, and I just love it because I feel like I'm just jumping right in.
Lansford says she's going to Florence, Italy in the summer to take a food and wine pairing class and will intern afterwards at a Hyatt Regency luxury resort in Austin, Texas. She says she wouldn't have those opportunities without the program's support.
It's really built my confidence and gotten me out there to experience all this stuff, and it's just, I would have never thought I'd be going to Italy and spending the summer somewhere else until I came to this program.
Professor Chef John Hartley says career ladders are short in the food industry because of high turnover, which means students can quickly rise through the ranks. Hartley says students learn the business side of the job so they know how to run a hotel or restaurant profitably. But he also tells them to have a good time.
Most jobs you have to deal with the public on a constant basis and deal with hundreds or thousands of people on a daily basis. But we basically get paid to help people have fun and help people have good experiences. So what better way to make money?
When it comes to food science, Beal agrees.
I just really like it because I was really interested in nutrition, and I just felt like I was kind of running into a brick wall in that area. I just wasn't good at convincing people what to eat. And so I just want to make people happy with the type of food that we can offer. And gelato, there's no better way to make people happy than with something sweet.
For these students, finding a career in what they're passionate about is just as sweet. For KRWG, I'm Michael Hernandez.